We're expecting it to continue that tropical storm status all the way to Hawaii over the next several days. Take a look at this track. It gets on Hawaii's doorstep Monday morning before taking a quick jog to the north. Now, it's been very active hurricane season thus far, and it's no mistake. We are 3 months in right now, and we have several disturbances we're keeping an eye on. Now, temperatures in the low 80s, upper 70s across the region. In fact, Bowling Green right now, the warmest of the bunch at 80 degrees, with those winds out of the northwest at 7 miles per hour that are slowly dropping our dew points now down to 64 degrees, making it feel just a little bit less humid.
Ice cream flavor that you would create.
Yeah, that's right. You asked me if I could create an ice cream flavor, which is a weird question. I didn't have an answer right off the bat, but my favorite dessert is creme brulee. So if there was a creme brulee ice cream, I don't know if that exists yet, but that needs to be a thing if it's not. And honestly, a day like today would be an incredible day to enjoy that because it is going to be hot and humid. Temperatures already in the 70s. This is moving into Guthrie, Allensville, and Adairville. These will be on the weaker side. Some frequent lightning strikes with these, but again, they will stay well below severe limits as they will continue to move to the north and northwest. And Russellville could be in for a soaking. Have a very low-end threat for some storms, but a few of them could be strong. And again, that means lots of lightning with some heavy storms and maybe even some localized flooding. But if you're going to catch some rays before those showers move through, we are at an 11 on the UV index today, so make sure you use lots of sunscreen because it'll only take 5 to 10 minutes to get a sunburn out there today. Cold air is behind this, which is powering these scattered showers and storms, moving further east into the Atlantic over the next 24 hours or so. Now, further to the south, we're also keeping an eye just east of Florida. This pocket of showers and storms is actually a tropical depression. This is Tropical Depression 3.
This week, heat indexes are going to be pretty high.
That heat index is going to be high, and it's all these high dew points we've been dealing with. Now, today we got a little bit of a break as our temperatures got into the upper 80s for a high instead of back into the 90s, but unfortunately that will change, and I'll have more on that coming up. Over the last several hours, specifically the last 48 hours, we have had some incredible reports come in the order of 10 tornadoes in the Midwest, and that threat continues again today.
It's not going to impact us here, though.
Not going to impact us, or at least very minimal impacts here. They have been getting lots of rainfall for several days, but now we're kind of getting in on the action as we take a look at our Smiths Grove Tower camera. Some heavy showers off in the distance to our west. These will slowly make their way into Smiths Grove over the next hour or so keep an eye out, but they should not be on the strong side. Here in Bowling Green, we're dry right now, though. Those winds now shifting out of the west. They were out of the south, but this front is to our north and is going to slowly make its way here, shifting those winds out of the north and east. Those dew points also rising into the mid to upper 60s, making it feel fairly hot across the region. We are the warmest of the bunch at 85 degrees here in Bowling Green, but notice Brownsville down to 73 degrees, and that's because we do have those showers moving through the area just to our north. Now, dew points are in the 60s and 70s across the board. Whenever you have dew points that high, that heat index value is fairly high as well. It feels like we are at 88 degrees here in Bowling Green, in Scottsville at 86. We were in the 90s just moments ago before those showers moved through. Now, looking at the radar, there is a little bit of relief out there for those high temperatures just to our north and east. Smiths Grove now getting some of those heavier showers. As we take a look, we do have a cold front off to our west, although a very, very weak cold front. It's more of a boundary that's going to fire off a few of these scattered showers over the next hour or two. So keep an eye out. You might want to pack an umbrella if you're heading anywhere over the next hour or so, because this will slowly make its way across south central Kentucky and spur up a few of these showers like we're seeing here near Cave City, Horse Cave, and Munfordville. A lot of lightning with this as well. But the good news for us is most of these should stay on the weaker side. We do have a very low-end severe weather threat across the region, but for the majority of us, we could just see lots of lightning, perhaps even some cloud-to-ground lightning with some of these storms, and perhaps even some localized flooding with the heaviest of downpours, as we've already seen nearly an inch of rain just west of Smiths Grove. But looking at futurecast, this front will eventually get out of our hair overnight tonight, leaving us with a clear night, not expecting much in terms of rainfall after 10 o'clock. But we see those showers redevelop tomorrow afternoon and evening here in south central Kentucky. Those on and off shower chances will continue throughout the day, all Tuesday afternoon and evening, but many of us will stay dry. I'm only giving us about a 30% chance of rain. But look at this, on Wednesday, those clouds start to break up and we begin a beautiful stretch of weather from Wednesday through Friday, maybe even into Saturday and Sunday. Tonight we drop into the low to the mid 60s, could even be in the low 60s depending on if we get a shower or two. A 30% chance of rain until about 10 p.m. tonight. Those showers and storms should make their way out of here, though, leaving us with partly cloudy skies and mostly dry conditions. Tomorrow we heat up into the upper 70s, not quite back into the 80s just yet with a few of those pop-up thunderstorms in the PM hours. But look at this. Over the next several days, we'll slowly climb back up into the upper 80s by Friday and top off at 90 degrees on Sunday and Monday, even hitting 91 degrees to start the upcoming work week. So let's take a quick look at that 7-day forecast. Once again, tomorrow we heat up to 79 degrees for a high and slowly begin our climb back into the 90s. But look at those rain chances. We have a 30% chance of rain tomorrow. That drops to a 20% chance on Wednesday, but don't let that fool you. Most of us should stay dry Wednesday through Saturday before substantial rain chances return once again on Sunday to end the upcoming weekend.